Leadership Summit 2017.
When you say Republican, you assume, old white guy. There are women on the Republican side, and I think that it's important to feature that voice. I'm Breann, I'm 18, and I'm from Claremont, Florida. My word. Family, faith, and freedom are kind of the key words that people always use, but that's definitely something that represents what's important to me. First and foremost, I evaluate my faith before I look at the political issues. I'm incredibly pro-life, and that's an issue that means a lot to me. Good job, Dad. Second Amendment rights are also very important to me, being raised in a household that, shoots guns and hunts.
This is a sweet one. You want to see your grandpa's with the pretty trigger on it?
My dad is a huge political junkie, so listening to him talk about what he's passionate about kind of got me excited about it.
When the zombies come after you, gotta be ready. Hope you never have to use it, but if you have to, you've got it.
Amen. Turning Point USA is a student activism organization that seeks to educate and empower students to get involved politically, and we advocate for free markets, free people, free speech is kind of what we say.
Young people all across the country are looking for an alternative point of view.
So Charlie Kirk is the founder and executive director of Turning Point USA. He's an incredible friend of mine. I was kind of bit by the bug, I guess you could say, and I've been to 5 conferences as an ambassador for Turning Point, and I keep going back for more. Before I joined Turning Point, I didn't have a sounding board that I could go to talk about issues that mattered to me. So Turning Point USA kind of gave me those people and the ability to communicate those feelings. The different chapters across the country are made up of such great people. I've met my best friends through the organization. Are you guys excited?
Yes, I'm so excited.
First time.
They're nervous.
We have a bunch of new people this year, so.
I know, is it 1,000?
Yes.
Really?
It's a lot of girls. It's extremely important to represent the women in the Republican Party because not a lot of people assume that women are too excited to be Republicans or maybe that they were told to feel that way. It makes me feel a lot better about the future of our party by being in a room with all those girls. You ask, what do you want to do with your future? And they say, I'm a future senator, I'm, a political broadcaster, and they all have these big dreams, and it makes me feel really comfortable knowing that these passionate and inspired girls are going to be representing my beliefs as well.
Well, welcome to Texas. I hope you're enjoying our heat. It's what I call weather, or as the liberals call it, climate change. So I hope you're enjoying it.
So let's make some things very clear. There will be no safe spaces. Microaggressions, trigger warnings. We're going to offend a lot of people in the next couple of days, okay?
I can go to the bathroom wherever I want to go to the bathroom. I can be whatever kind of gender I want to be, right? How messed up is that?
And because of so many people in this room who work so hard, Hillary Clinton is not the first female president of the United States. Get up. That deserves to get up, right? I mean, come on. If nothing else, come on!
Politically, Republicans have never controlled more of Washington than they do today. However, I think the culture is moving farther to the left, and I think college campuses are moving extremely far to the left.
This is bigger this year. Everything's bigger in Texas and everything's bigger in Donald Trump's America, so let's just start there.
And I actually did end up voting for Trump, but I'm not his biggest fan, so I wasn't too happy about it.
Turning Point USA has benefited tremendously since Trump won, and it has almost very little to do with him and very much to do with the reaction to his win. Conservative thought is now being grouped in with hate speech, and so there is a very big rebellious attitude amongst young conservatives to do more and to take a stand for free speech.
People might want to shut you up because you are a girl or because you have a strong opinion.
You are the most educated, liberated, powerful generation of women in the history of the world.
The way that she connects what she's saying to her life and what she's been through is amazing. She's a real life example of what she's preaching, and it's incredible. Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I just want to thank you for being such a warrior for political women. Well, it's been really frustrating actually to be part of politics recently because people don't want to have a conversation because they feel like you might attack them.
So what do you say to people who are flabbergasted by the fact that you're a conservative woman?
Well, I say I'm not the only one. It's easy to point out YWLS, and we have over 1,000 girls this year, and there's more of us out there.
Oh yeah.
I've been attacked on Twitter, I've been attacked, at school, and you feel backlash for being kind of outspoken and very politically involved.
The future of the country doesn't rest in Washington, D.C. The future of the country rests on you, going and talking to your friends, going and talking to your peers, coordinating with people, organizing. But Charlie's really started building a movement here, and you're all part of that movement, and you're the leaders who I'm going to be voting for one day.
I don't think that Republicans know what Republican means anymore. I think the party's trying to find its own identity again.
The comparison I make is our generation, we're really determined to have everything in our life customized, from our iPhone to our Amazon order, and I think their politics are no different.
Us millennials and Generation Zs, we have a little bit of a different idea than our parents or grandparents do.
Breann is really special, and the courage that she has shown, just being a high school activist is extraordinary, and she has been enthusiastic and poised and passionate through a difficult political season, some people would say, to be a young conservative.
My generation is going to be one of world changers.
For this generation, 100%, there is a battle for the ideological soul of what we're going to stand for.
There's a lot of pressure being a voice or a spokesperson for an organization or a generation because there's a lot of pressure to represent a lot of people. But I think that it's something that I love to do. We are people who know who we want in government, and we're people who are going to stand up and fight for what we believe in.
Hello Today fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.